Hi, this is Jessie from Dog Pound Pottery, and this is my first YouTube video, so bear with me. I'm sure they'll get better as time goes by. I was just going to do a little trimming on this pot that I did here. I do stoneware pottery, and the stuff that I've been doing lately, I have been attaching pine needle basketry to the top of the pot, making a decorative lip or top with pine needles. So I will eventually put holes around the top here so that I have something to sew the pine needles onto. But right now, I need to trim this pot because the base needs to be a little bit thinner and shaped up a little bit. So I was just going to show you that. I have a bat here, just a regular bat that I've glued a piece of foam onto and put circles onto so that I can't really tap center this because the lip has been altered. So I'm kind of just going to eyeball it, get it as close to center as I can, which that's pretty good, and then kind of just hold it there, hope it doesn't wobble around too much, and trim some of the excess off. So I'm going a little slow, being careful. I don't want it to get away from me because it's not attached to the bat. I don't want it flipping or tilting or going crazy. This is stoneware. I use stoneware that fires to cone 6 and glaze that fires to cone 6. This started off as probably a little over a pound of clay, maybe a pound and 6 ounces. You can get a little carried away with trimming. I think trimming is fun. I try to not do a ton of it because it is time consuming, so I try to throw so that I'm not doing a ton of trimming later because it just adds time to the process. Some things, need a foot. But if it can get away without a foot, I usually try to let it get away without a foot. I think I'm just going to cut into it a little bit. Make a little edge. It's not quite perfect, but nothing in handmade pottery is, right? Just taking a little bit of the bulk out, just giving the foot a little pretty detail. I'll probably wind up doing some carving on the outside. And put the holes around the outside lip so that I can attach the pine needle basket, weaving to the top. And we'll do that in another video once it's fired. It has to be fired and glazed in order to do that. So once it's gone through a couple of firings, then we'll do another video for that. Alright. Get rid of some of the... I scared the dog. Get rid of some of the excess that was sitting on the bat. I want to smooth the bottom just a little bit because the bottom's a little bit uneven from when I wired it off. There we go. Smooth out this edge a little bit. And I'm just going to compress the clay down a little bit so I'm not showing my trimming lines. Just using a rubber rib. And same thing on the bottom here. I don't mind having throwing lines on there, and that kind of just puts my fingerprint on it, but I'm not crazy about having trimming lines on there. I'm just going to run my finger around the bottom edge so I don't have a sharp edge there. Round that off a little bit. And sign it. And it's done. There we go.